Grand Rise, peoples. Grand Rise, we up this morning. It's election day. Y'all get out and vote. Make sure you support the right candidates that's running. Not a candidate that's part of the go along, get along gang. Don't let nobody make your choice for you. Use your own decision and choose who you want to choose. God damn it. But anyway, y'all, shit is getting real, y'all, out here in the battlefield. For those who don't know, you got Morgan, what's his name? Morgan, City Council, who deposit over $350,000 into an account they don't know that it exists. Come on, y'all. Them boys know where that's at. A whole lot of corruption been going on in the city of Chester with this Democratic ran city. As you can see, birds of a feather flock together. That's the saying. Birds of a feather flock together. If you look into each one of those council personal accounts. Oh, that's another one. You know the feds, the FBI can audit your bank accounts. You know what I'm saying? And then if y'all got funds in different names, in different LLCs, right? They can find out all that. They can link all that shit together. By you trying to, probably put it in your wife or girlfriend account or a made-up account. You see what I'm saying? Even a joint account, they can audit all that shit. They can freeze all that shit. When it comes to them dollars and you stealing from the government, Uncle Sam, shit, they'll freeze all your assets, my man and my sister. Y'all idiots don't know. Have y'all been watching the news? Have y'all been watching the news when they get all these corrupted puppeticians from out of Philadelphia that been doing all that corruption for years? Who's on trial now? John Dockery. You see what I'm saying? Corruption runs wild, y'all. See, people get a taste of that good life, and then they think they can continue on stealing and taking bribes and shit for other companies to come in the city and run business. I told y'all can't do that as an official. You cannot be a top official and turning the other cheek for other companies to come in your town and run business. As a puppetician, you taking a bribery cut at that point. You see what I'm saying? You breaking laws at that point. Taking bribes and shit for other companies to come in and milk the residents in Chester, man. The whole Delaware County see what's going on in Chester. Even the retirees, man. Y'all fuck with their pension. Because y'all didn't give a fuck about nobody at that point. You just was worrying about self. Greed, evil, envy, deception. Everything that you say you against, goddamn it, from the Most High, you go against that shit. Everything the Most High say don't do, you do. God damn it. And you supposed to be a leader and have your own congregation to your own church. They seen that pastor, my man Trey King. For those who don't know Trey King on YouTube, search up Trey King, y'all. The Trey King Show. It was this pastor who was also a mayor from his town, right? And news leaked out about his past and him stealing and shit. So he came to his church to confess in front of his congregation and pulled out a gun and blew his fucking brains out, y'all. You see what I'm saying? Because he couldn't face the consequences. Because it was all good and gravy in the beginning when you was stealing and doing what you was doing. But once you got caught, you couldn't man up to that shit. You see what I'm saying? And that's a fact, and that's what's going on now, y'all. See, it was just what they say, the rain before the storm come. You understand what I'm saying with this pandemic, and Uncle Sam and them was getting everything back organized. And by them getting everything back organized, now they can start, auditing different cities and states and towns to see where that money went at from the PPP loans to PPA loans. You see what I'm saying? They gonna audit all that shit. That's what's happening now, y'all. They auditing all that shit. All y'all that's collecting disability, SSI, SSA, they auditing everything now, y'all. They checking you out, like Santa would say. I'm checking it, listen, I'm checking it twice, goddammit, to see if you've been naughty or nice, goddammit. And there been a lot of naughty motherfuckers out here over that greed, the root of all evil. It's in your Bibles, ladies and gentlemen, the root of all evil is money. Money changes people, y'all. When you broke, you be promising this and that and the third. And then when you get the bread, you notice you don't do none of that shit you said you was going to do when you was broke. See how money changed your whole goddamn... You let the money change your heart. You see what I'm saying? When you start letting your heart control your everyday movements, it would be failure. You see? It will be failure every time when you go with your heart. And steady with your soul and mind. And you know the right things to do, but you gonna go with your heart. Because you out here wanting greed. You see? See how that works? When people retired, life was going perfect. They put their time in. You understand what I'm saying? Some of them got injured on the job. Everything was going smooth until you Negroes got in office. Not all you Negroes. Let me clear it up. Not all you Negroes, but y'all know the ones I'm talking about. If the shoe fit, wear it, goddammit. Know what I'm saying? But yeah, it was partying as usual. Know what I'm saying? On the backs of not only the residents of Chester, but the retirees. Fucking with their whole lifestyle and shit. Because you some greedy motherfucking niggas. Know what I'm saying? And like I said, all them retirees, we know them. In my era, it wasn't about we don't fuck with the police and all that shit. We know them. We knew every last police. And the police knew us, goddammit. So it was a no secret when the police come rolling through. It only changed when you start getting these young rookies that's not from the city. You see what I'm saying? See, back in the day, let me school y'all on something real quick. Let me go back a couple decades ago when the police officers in Chester knew everybody and everybody knew them. It wasn't like these rap songs saying, oh, nah, we don't fuck with the police and this and that. Half the police, we hung with some of their family members. You see what I'm saying? They was from Chester. They all their lives. They breathe, ate Chester. So we know them. You understand what I'm saying? We knew where they lived at. They knew where we lived at. It wasn't about all that old, oh, we don't fuck with the police and all this old rhetoric bullshit. Some shit that just came into play. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, with a lot of these rookies that's coming in that's not even from Chester, for them to come in and play this old bias shit. Yeah, it was a time I was talking to some young men about, showing them the right way of life. How to obtain their CDLs and get grant money. And I'm talking to the youngsters on the block when two young white rookie cops wasn't from the city. And I'm going a couple years back. I'm going a few years back. And they rode through And the young men just started walking away. I'm like, what's I'm talking to? They started away. They said, nah, when you see the cops, you... Man, I said, man, get y'all ass over here. So as the cops pull up, 2 rookies, young boys, they just pulled up and stopped. I guess that means we don't even have to say nothing. When y'all see us, y'all start walking. You know what I'm saying? When you, a public servant, and that's when I said when things changed over, they started coming with this bias shit, just pulling up, not saying nothing, saying y'all know what it is, and people start walking away when they start seeing these young rookies that they just hired a few years back, a couple decades back, that came on the force, right? So when they came on the force, you know, every neighborhood got a certain handshake. Y'all know what I'm talking about, right? Got a certain handshake. So when the young men was doing a handshake, I noticed the cops, as everybody was walking away dispersing, the young white cop started doing like he was doing a handshake and then stuck up his middle finger. You see what I'm saying? You see how shit started changing? You see how shit started changing for some people not having respect for the law. You see what I'm saying? When it came to Chester. Because like I said before, everybody knew the police knew niggas and everybody else. It's just when these young rookies, fresh out of high school, became a police officer, and they always been bullied all their life. You see what I'm saying? And they got these stories from their kinfolks about some old racist shit. So when they become a police officer, they come in the neighborhoods and swell their chests up a little bit. You know what I'm saying? But when I seen that, I said to myself, oh, times are changing. I said, wow, times are really changing when I seen that shit. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, let me get back on topic. That was just a little story for y'all. You see, if you want respect, you most definitely got to give respect. And that's a fact, though. You see what I'm saying? We just don't wake up. Some people just don't wake up with hate on their heart. You see what I'm saying? It's just the environment we live in. You see? You can't judge every person from one person's mistake. You see what I'm saying? Which lead me back to the Kirkland Crime Family. I can't blame some of the people that's part of his team. I've been going after them niggas because I know how niggas is. And everybody from the city, like I said, everybody from the city know everybody. Everybody know peoples and peoples know peoples. So when people saying from the Kirkland Crime Family the things he was doing throughout the years, because we had plenty of time to put him under the microscope, from state rep to mayor of Chester, a whole 360 turn, y'all. A whole 360 turn. And I know deep inside he's saying to himself, I should have never gave up that position in Harrisburg. You see, he gave that position to his nephew. You see how the trickling of the crime family started? He gave his position to his nephew. And he came to Chester and hired a whole lot of his family members who opened up shop, right? Opened up shop and businesses and things of that nature, which they shut down when things started getting critical. Recently, within the last year and a half or two, when that last election, when Gazine beat out Brian Kirkland, they shut down a whole lot of their operations they had going on because they knew it was the end of the road. You see what I'm saying? So they shut down he shut down a little bit of his corruption, but a lot of them cronies were so caught up in the greed, they didn't wash their hands after doing dirt. You see what I'm saying? But like I said, the feds and all that, they gonna audit, they can freeze your bank accounts, they can do all that shit when it comes to Uncle Sam. Stealing from Uncle Sam, goddammit. And that's a fact. Hold on, y'all. See if this door open yet. We back, y'all. What I like about this laundromat, first of all, it's the cleanest laundromat in Delaware County, located here in Brookhaven. 21 gun salute to the owner of this laundromat. 3405 Edgemont Avenue in Brookhaven. What I like about this laundromat, like I said, it's the cleanest laundromat in Delaware County, right? And the doors are locked. right? Nobody in there. Y'all seen that? Nobody in there. The doors are locked. But at 5 o'clock, they unlock the door automatically. That's smooth there. I like that. Because when I checked it, when I pulled up, I said, damn. I know they open up at 5, but I said, let me see if they open it at 4:45. Nah, that door was locked. But exactly at 5 o'clock on the nose, it unlocked. The door unlocked on its own. That's tight. I like that. That's business. You know what I'm saying? And I respect his establishment. You know what I'm saying? 21 gun salute. But back to what I was talking about, y'all. Things change. You know what I'm saying? A few decades back with some of these rookies that's no longer on the police force anymore. You know what I'm saying? I think this was during the time when either Bell was the commissioner. I think it might have been Bell. Yeah, Bell was the commissioner. Yeah, when that shit was going on. Then I think Darren Austin. Shout out to Darren Austin, man. You know what I mean? May his soul rest in peace, man. He was taken away from us way too early, man. Straight up, man. Darren was cool as shit, man. For real, man. Him and who was it? Him and I think Otis. Them two right there remind me of Bad Boys. Will Smith and Lawrence Martin, when they played Bad Boys and shit. That was motherfucking straight up, man. Darren was a cool motherfucker, man. Straight up, man. When he came on, him and I forgot the other brother name. I think he was from the Bennett. I forgot that brother name and shit. They came on. They was some cool motherfuckers. It wasn't about when you see our car coming, we shouldn't have to say nothing. Get out the corner and all this old bullshit. You don't know what people talking about. Like I said, I was dropping jewels on them young men on how to obtain their CDLs. You know what I'm saying? So when I didn't walk away, I'm like, and he stood there. He like, are you gonna move? I said, move for what? Or are you gonna move? And then I seen it going left. You see what I'm saying, ladies and gentlemen? So, like I said, y'all, back to the Kirkland Crime Family. And like I said, I ain't jumping all over the place. Shout out to Darren, man. May his soul rest in peace, man. Straight up, 21 gun salute, King. But back to the Kirkland Crime Family, man. It's a lot of shit going on. And then look, Chester, you know, we already broke. Ain't got shit, right? We ain't got shit. We fucked up around this joint. Can I get a donation? Can I get a goddamn donation? God damn it. Man. But anyway, y'all, Chester used to have their own bus company, y'all. Chester Upland School District had their own bus company. Who all remember that? That's from Chester. Give me an amen. You know what I'm saying? Give me a goddamn amen. Then from there went to another company coming in, contracting out the bus routes and things of that nature. I'm looking at the decline at this point, yo. I'm watching Chester fold. You know what I mean? Chester had it going on, y'all. I don't know what the fuck happened within these last decade, but shit changed. Shit fucked up. Motherfuckers running business as usual in the city. The city ain't got shit. But these other businesses that's in Chester making more than what Chester is, y'all. That whole 291 is worth more than Chester itself. From the refinery, Subaru Park, the $55 million Wisfit Sports Complex, the casino, the racetrack, the other little companies that's within inside burning off chemicals, and the incinerator was burning some shit last night, right? You can hear the shit in the air. They burning shit. You know what I'm saying? Crazy. Smoke filled the air like a motherfucker on the west side from the goddamn incinerator. Cabanas. Fuck Cabanas. How about that? And like I said, y'all better clean y'all shit up, because the feds are in town, y'all. They been here. And they not going anywhere, y'all. So for the next party that's coming in, it's election day, y'all. Get out and vote, y'all. But for the next party that's coming in, don't play no blame games. You know what you coming into. All right? You know what you coming into when you ran for that position. You know what type of situation Chester is in. So don't come in the game with no excuses. You know what you're looking at. You see what I'm saying? Don't play the blame game. From here, you move on and try to fix what they broke. That's all you can do. Don't play no blame game. Oh, I'm taking up this response. Don't come in the game like that. You see what I'm saying? On some real shit, y'all. Come in, you know what you facing, fix it. Under your regime. You see what I'm saying? Bring Chester what Chester is. What's that saying Rocky Brown used to say about Chester? Chester is what it is. Chester is what you make. That's what it is, right? Chester is what you make. Shout out to Rocky Brown, man. 21 gun salute, King. But yeah, y'all, like I said, Chester had his own goddamn bus company now, as though they don't even got no bus company in Chester. What's going on, y'all? Not only the city fucked up, it seems that the school district fucked up too, right? If they don't have their own bus company and they got people coming in subcontracting to pick the kids up, who's in control of that, y'all? Who's in control of that? I ain't gonna play no blame game, but we know goddamn well the president of the school district had something to do with the Kirkland Crime Family at one point. He was on his team. God damn it. Come on, y'all. We ain't stupid. Put 2 and 2 together. It's 4. See, I'm dropping a jewel on y'all. You see what I'm saying? Who's president of the Chester Upland School District, y'all? Who was part of the Kirkland Crime Family? Come on, y'all. Who was it, y'all? What happened to the funds for the school district? That's separate than the city, right? Ain't that separate? Ain't that supposed to be separate? I know it's all in the city, but funds come from Harrisburg for the school, right? What's going on, y'all? What's going on? For those who don't know, it was Nafis. Since y'all don't, for those who don't know, I'm a name drop, goddammit, because I don't give a goddamn. You feel me? When I see shit, I recognize it and I see the bullshit in it. Nafis was part of the Kirkland Crime Family before he took a different position in the school district, y'all. Pay attention, y'all. I'm giving y'all game. Take this game and check it out and see what I'm talking about. But yeah, look at that ticket when Nafis was on the ticket with Kirkland and Morgan, right? And these cronies, these thieves and shit. From Morgan misplacing over $500,000 in an account they don't know where it's at. From the ringleader taking money from this parking authorities that was running business in Chester, right? As an official, you took some crumbs off the plate. God damn it. Who else? The storm drain came out of nowhere when Chester had his own equipment, and I told y'all about that. I told y'all about that shit. Chester had his own equipment to do these inlets and outlets. I was talking to a foreman who was my boss when I was working, and we had this conversation in the barbershop. You heard? Barbershop talk. God damn it. And I'm like, yeah, man, when we was there, you know what I mean, you was giving out the orders, and you had a crew that you was sending over Widener, start from the west side to the east side, but I remember we did every outlet, inlet around by Widener, cleaning out the leaves, the debris, and everything. You had a whole team to suck the leaves out. Everything was storm drain doing. The city of Chester had the equipment to do that shit, y'all. But it's like, when this administration came in, they sold everything down at the highway department, y'all. Make it make sense, y'all. Make it make sense. All that heavy equipment that Chester had, this administration that's in office sold all that shit, from the leaf sucker to the street sweeper. Chester had all that, y'all. And that's a fact. It's a 100% fact. It's only when these greedy ass niggas got in office, when shit started changing. We had Morgan at what? 400, almost 500,000. He don't know what happened. Your boy, Duane Lee at 100,000. Right? Fake hiring motherfuckers, ain't hired shit. Ain't hired nobody. He was lining his pocket up. And then before that, it was the housing authority motherfuckers taking over 600,000, almost 800,000. What the fuck are you niggas doing, man? You think the feds ain't investigating this shit? Huh, niggas? It happened to the best of them jokers up in Philadelphia, man. All of them corrupted politicians and local 213 motherfuckers, John Dockery and all them motherfuckers. You think they ain't gonna come after y'all small ass motherfuckers? Huh? And like I said, Duane Lee, your best bet is to flip. To lessen that time up, my friend. You know you ain't about that life. You know what I'm saying? When they start talking state, federal time and all that shit, you ain't about that life, man. You wasn't about that life. So I know you gonna flip. But who's your conspirators, though? I want to know who they are. Who you flipping on, and then who they gonna flip on. It's like a domino effect, goddammit. I told y'all that shit. But back to the school district, Chester had his own buses. All of a sudden, I'm talking to a young lady yesterday, and I said, well, how you go about being a bus driver? She said, you got to own your own bus now and then sub your contract out to the school district. I said, what? She said, yeah, every person you see with these Logan buses that's riding around, I guess they, like, you got to buy your bus or finance your own bus and then get the contract with the school district to conduct business. Make it make sense. But who the fuck is Church Boy, y'all? That's an establishment over the east side, Church Boy, LLC Church Boy. When did that come into place, y'all? Pay attention, y'all. I'm giving y'all a game, y'all. But that transportation Church Boy, who's running that? Who's behind that? You see what I'm saying? Corruption is a motherfucker. You see what I'm saying? When you trying to run another, you opening up these LLCs under different names and you conducting business. Who is Church Boy, y'all? Do the research on that Church Boy shit, the Church Boy transportation. Follow the paper trail and you'll find out who's running that. Now, my thing is this. Church Boy, who got a church in Chester? Right? Who got a church and who got the vote and want to make that a mega church? Who's a pastor who's also a mayor in Chester and who got this company out of nowhere called Church Boy Transportation? Church Boy Transportation. Come on, Nafis. Y'all some crooked motherfuckers, man. Nafis, y'all some crooked motherfuckers, man. Is that you under a different LLC? Church Boy Transportation? That's taking all the... Y'all some thieves, man. Check that one out, my friends. It's called Church Boy Transportation. That's a subcontract that's picking up these kids in Chester. A subcontract LLC. Who's running that business, y'all? What happened to the $500,000, y'all, that was misplaced, y'all? See? It was a bunch of crooks. And to this day, it's going to hit the fan, y'all. It's going to hit the fan because now we want to find out who's connected to Church Boy Transportation. See? The rabbit hole runs deep over this motherfucker. And I'm waking y'all up and I'm giving y'all some pointers. You understand what I'm saying? Check it out. See what's happening. Because I see a whole lot of that Church Boy Transportation running around. White vans, tinted windows with the magnets on the side of the door. And they even got personal vans that they got running around this motherfucker, right? Church boy, where you come from? Who sent you? You see what I'm saying? Who sent you, church boy? But I'm in this video, y'all. It was a pleasure. It's election time. Y'all get out and vote. Make your vote count, y'all. And hold these people the fuck accountable of what's going on. Until the next time, I love you all. Stand on your square. Do research. Research after research is right there for you, and it's in your face. And we'll be back with the Kirkland Crime Family, Part 6. Peace.